Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day, everybody. I hope you are all in good condition and ready to have new topic on our new on our subject. Without any further ado, I'd like to open the share screen. Yeah. Okay, I hope everybody can see the PowerPoint that I am opening now. Everybody, welcome to week 8. Yeah, week 8 of debating on current issues. Yeah. The topic is facts, opinion, and research. Yeah. Let's continue. Of course, we are going to discuss what facts and what opinions are. Yeah. Let's see this one. Fact, yeah. A fact is something which you can prove. Yeah. A fact is something which you can give the evidence, something that you can show to people, yeah, and then people believe. So a fact is something you can prove. For example, Ocean Park is in Aberdeen. Ocean Park is in Aberdeen. So that is the fact. If you want to know exactly, you can check in Google. Yeah. That is the proof. Okay. Everybody, now we come to opinion. On the contrary, an opinion is your view. An opinion is someone else's view. View here what you have in your mind. View here refers to idea. View here refers to any statement, you know, which is probably not proved or which is probably not correct. You know. So opinion can be correct, can be wrong. But fact is something true because there is proof. You know. For example, of the opinion that fish balls are delicious. Fish balls are delicious. According to some people, these are correct. Yeah. But according to some people, these are not correct. So this is the example of the opinion. Okay. In the next stage, you are going to have discussion on a practice. Let's see. Yeah. Practice 1, yeah, fact or opinion. Yeah. I give you 10 items, yeah, and then you ask people to tell whether this is a fact or whether this is an opinion. We are going to discuss only item 1, and then let's see number 1. The sun sets in the west. The sun sets in the west. Is it a fact or is it an opinion? Yeah. In order to make it correct, we need to find out the information so we can prove that our answer is correct. What about Hong Kong? Hong Kong is a great city. Is that a fact or is that an opinion? Again, in order to find out whether this is a fact or opinion, we need to get a proof. Yeah, we need to get the correct information. We need to get the data. Yeah. So I give you the answer that the sun sets in the west is a fact. Yeah, because that is the truth. Okay, you can find the proof. Maybe you can check in Google. Maybe you can ask anybody who are the experts. Yeah. What about Hong Kong is a great city? Is it a fact? Maybe yes, maybe not. So this is still an opinion. Yeah. So I'm afraid that number two, Hong Kong is a great city, is an opinion. Yeah. If you want to make it correct, you have to give a proof that Hong Kong is a great city. But maybe people don't believe that. People may have different opinions. So again, number two is an opinion. You are going to continue to test on the assignment, yeah, after the discussion of this PowerPoint. Now we go on to the next. Yeah. I give you another exercise, yeah, in order to make sure that you understand fact and opinion. Yeah. Practice to fact and opinion. I give you this one. Yeah. Write three facts and then write three opinions about our country. Yeah. Write three facts and write three opinions about our country. Again, the definition of fact is something that you can prove. The definition of fact is something which is based on data, which is based on information. The data that and the information are something you can prove, so your statement is correct. Okay, but opinion is something about your idea. So maybe this is true, maybe this is not true. Yeah. Okay, I give you one fact and then I give you one opinion about our campus. Yeah. Our campus is located in East Jakarta. Our campus is located in East Jakarta. Everybody must agree with me that this is a fact. Yeah, I can prove that this is true. Yeah, if you check in the map, yeah, if you check in the data about the campus, okay, nobody can say no. This is the truth. This is the data. This is the fact. Then how about the opinion? Our campus provides the best learning environment. This is according to me. This is my idea. This is my opinion. Yeah, I can prove it, but maybe people do not believe this. Yeah, so this is still an idea. This is still an opinion. We can argue, yeah, in this statement. Okay, number two and number three for each fact and then opinion will be your assignment. Now we go on to the next. Okay, another. Okay, we are talking about good argument. Everybody in terms of debate, we need to make sure that we are supposed to give our opponent the best argument. Yeah. And I think in some uh, weeks ago that we discussed also about this kind of thing. So this is a kind of repetition. Yeah. Everybody look at this one. Yeah. A really strong persuasive argument. Yeah. Strong persuasive argument requires that you support it with facts, not opinion. So everybody, when you are debating and then you want to give strong persuasive argument, make sure you have facts. You don't have opinion. Yeah. Okay. I give you the example of opinion. Yeah. It is important to get into the habit of reading. According to me, my opinion, it is important to get into the habit of reading. That's my opinion. That's my idea. And then I give you the fact, yeah, that this idea is uh, persuasive, that this idea is strong. Yeah. The fact says that research shows that children who read a lot are better writers. Yeah, this is the fact. Yeah, research shows that children who read a lot are better writers. So I don't say any statement without any fact. Yeah, because I need people to believe me that my argument is strong and my argument is persuasive. That's why I need to give you the fact, yeah, on this statement, on this idea. Okay, we go on. I give you practice three. You are going to choose a fact. You are not going to choose opinion. Okay, you are going to see a statement, and then following the statement are three options. Yeah, you have to choose which one of the statement is the fact. Okay. Now let's see. I give you uh, number one, three, two, three, and four, but we are going to discuss only number one. Let's read together. Yeah, the statement says that smoking is bad for you. That is my opinion, and that is a statement. That is an argument. Yeah, smoking is bad for you. In order to make this argument strong, in order to make this argument persuasive, I need a fact. In order to make you believe with this argument that smoking is bad for you, yeah, I need a fact. I don't need any more opinion, but I need a fact. Now look at A, B, and C. A, smoking is the number one cause of lung cancer. Is it a fact or opinion? Smokers also often drink, and drinking is bad for you. Is it a fact or is it an opinion? My uncle smokes, and sometimes he gets ill. Is that a fact or is that an opinion? So, according to me, in order to make people believe that smoking is bad for you, I need a fact. And then I think the fact is, yeah, okay. So which one is fact? I think the fact is A. Smoking is the number one cause of lung cancer. How do I know this? I check in the Google. I did the research, and then I found the information, and I found the data that smoking is the number one cause of lung cancer. So everybody, this is what I need. This is the data. This is the fact that I need in order to make people believe that smoking is bad for you. Again, we are not going to discuss item 2, 3, and 4, but you are going to do that as your assignment. We go on. In order to have information, in order to get data, in order to get facts, we need to do research. We need to do research. You may need some statistics in this context. Statistic means facts and figures. So you may need facts. You may need a figure. and maybe opinion, of course, as examples to support your position and argument. And, we are talking about debating. Of course, when you are having your debate, you need a fact, you need a figure, as well as opinion, yeah, to support your position and argument. And I think we did discuss this maybe in week 5, yeah, maybe in week 5. In this activity, yeah, what I mean is that when you are delivering your argument, yeah, you will look for relevant information on the internet. Yeah. So in order for you to get facts, in order for you to get the figure, you will look for relevant information on the internet. And that is what we call web research. Web research. Yeah. I think this is not something hard for everybody to understand. The meaning of web research. It means that we look for any information, we look for any data on the internet. Yeah. And then when we are talking about internet, that means we are talking about website. That's why we have the terminology of web research. Okay. Now we go on. Yeah. When we are doing the web research, we do several activities. Yeah. In order to get information on facts. Yeah. You open your laptop or you open your smartphone, yeah, you connect to the internet, and then you try to look for the information. The question is, what do you do? Yes, here I give you 2 things that you can do. The first one is that you search websites in internet. You search websites in internet. Of course, what you search is something related to the argument that you are going to deliver. For example, you are arguing that smoking is a bad thing for our health, so we find the website related to smoking. And because we believe that smoking gives lung cancer, so we try to look for the information in the website related to lung cancer, something like that. We do this by opening some search engine. So this is what we in terms of internet, in terms of technology, we have search engine. For example, we have Google, we have Yahoo, yeah, we have Microsoft Edge, yeah, and some other search engine. It means that we use this browser, yeah, to find any website. And then we can also do another thing, that is we download books, or we download any article. Yeah, article which is published in a journal. Yeah. Okay. There are several sites or websites that we can visit in the internet that provides us with a free book that we can download. Yeah. We can also find some sites or websites in which they provide us with the article, yeah, that we can also download free. Yeah. So that is what we can do when we do web research. Okay. Some of the sites are probably not free. That means we have to pay. But maybe in some purposes we just find any free site. Yeah. And after doing this one and then downloading this one, we note down. We note down information. That means we write down on a piece of paper that we can bring on the stage when we are delivering our debate, when we are doing the debate, or when we are delivering our argument. Yeah. So we wrote down. We wrote down. And the point, of course, we don't print all the information that we have found in the internet, or we don't of course bring the book on the stage. Yeah. Just because we want to quote any information or that. So we note down. We write some important things. Yeah. Okay. I give you examples of the web research. Yeah. For example, here I give you www or triple W and then dot Wikipedia dot org. Yeah. And I think this is a very popular website for everybody to get broad information about almost everything. And let's say after opening this one, yeah, yeah, we get the information, yeah, about the effect of curfew in another city, the effect of curfew in another city. And then in the wikipedia.org, we find the information like this. In the UK, zones have been created under the 2003 Anti-Social Behavior Act. The police are allowed to hold and escort home unaccompanied children under 16 after 9 p.m., whether they are badly behaved or not. So this is a very important information that we need in order to support our argument related to curfew, yeah, in another city. And I believe everybody will understand the meaning of curfew because that is the topic that we discussed in maybe week 3 or 4. Another example of the website is this one. This is a long address of the site. The news.bbc.co.uk, blah, 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 blah. And then what kind of information that we can find here? Underage pregnancy. So we are talking about the statistics of underage pregnancy. And then what kind of information that we have here? In Durham, UK, complaints average 20 per month before curfew was introduced. This number halved during the time the curfew order was in place. So according to this information, this is supposed to be the information needed to the debaters who are pro with the curfew, yeah, who agree with the policy of curfew. Yeah. Curfew means we don't allow children to go outside after 9 p.m. Yeah, especially when they go alone, without any accompaniment. Yeah. So again, of course, these are only 2 examples. We can find many other sites or websites. Okay, now we go on. Because debating is the kind of academic activity, so everything is supposed to be legally done or conducted. So that's why we need also to learn something about citing sources. Yeah. In the persuasive speech, you may want to cite a study you have read. Yeah. Cite means writing down. Cite means quoting. Yeah. Yeah. Cite means that we copy and then we paste any opinion from any data and information from any site, yeah, that we have found. Yeah. That is what we call citing. Yeah, citing. To do so, you might include the following. But we need to make sure that we do everything legally. That's why we need to do the following. We when we cite or we write down the information, we need to have the following information. Let's see. Okay, we need to mention the name of the writer, yeah, or the researcher. We need to write down the source, maybe the website, the journal, the magazine, the newspaper. Okay, and then we need to write down the year. Yeah, usually the year of publication of the research. And then we also need to write down the research topic or the area. And then we make a kind of conclusion. We write down the summary. We paraphrase the information that we get from that website. We don't exactly copy and then paste the information from the site, because if that happens and then you don't mention the source, that is kind of plagiarism. So everybody make sure you copy paste and then you paraphrase, you make a summary, and then you write down with your own words. Yeah, that is what we call paraphrasing. Okay, so that is the way how we write down the information. So after having this complete point, we may have this kind of format in citing expression. Everybody look at this one. Yeah. According to, okay, let's say a study, according to the survey conducted by blah, 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 name of the researcher or name of the organization in what year. So that is the format of how you cite, yeah, any information. For example, everybody, according to a survey, according to a survey conducted by Kathy Evans of the Children's Society, the name of the researcher as well as the organization, in 2005, and then you have blah, blah, blah. That means the point of information that you are quoting. Yeah. Here we find most teenagers under 16 think curfew breaches their human rights. So this part is, yeah, the important information that the debater needs to quote, yeah, in order to support the argument. Okay. I give you another example. According to blah, 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 a website, an article, report about blah, 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 or on blah, blah, blah. And then after that, we have the statement or the opinion. According to Wikipedia article about curfew, and then what do you have? The United Kingdom has specified certain zones to have curfews, and that all children under 16 years old unaccompanied by adults will be escorted by the police to their home. Yeah. So everybody, we can see the pattern here, the formula. We have according to, and then we have a website, and then we have the article about what, and then we have the statement. Yeah. Here we have the year. Yeah, it is why, because we are talking about the person doing the research. the person doing it. Okay, I think that's it. Now we are going to have a discussion on the assignment. Everybody make a group of 3 to do the written assignment. So you are going to have written assignment, and then you do that in the group of 3. And after that, you do the written assignment as you find in the separated PDF file. So I'm going to give you the PDF file, so you can do the information there, and then type the answers and data of group members in Word, then submit in the Google Classroom. And then for the oral assignment, this is not a group, but this is an individual assignment. Yeah, you do only assignment 2. Yeah, because you have 2 assignments for oral, but in this one you are doing only assignment 2. Do the instruction as stated. You are going to find out what instruction that you are supposed to do, and then submit the record. Yeah, because this is an oral assignment, so you are going to record. Yeah, what kind of thing you are going to record that you must find in the instruction. So everybody, I hope you all understand what we have discussed so far. Make sure you write down any question, at least one question in the YouTube channel, the video that is uploaded here. Yeah. So that is so everybody, that is all for today. Hope you learned something, and then feel free to ask me the question in the video YouTube channel. Thank you very much. See you around. Ya, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.